Alrighty, Mr. Gatekeeper here. Right here I have a brand spanking new Fatboy. Oh, my battery's about to die here. Fatboy. Race through this. Fatboy 1x4. Okay. These are 2879s, but they are not Toshibas. They are a mystery transistor, and they are blacked out. That's all I can say. I promised the fellow that I got this from to keep it mystery. Okay, and you will see that it doesn't do the same power that a Toshiba would do. It does do a little less power, but gain figure wise, if you're looking at a gain chart, you're not going to be able to tell much difference from a, you got to double your output to even tell a noticeable difference on the other end. So if you had a Toshiba box or this box, side by side, you're not really going to hear a difference on the other end. But anyway, it is what it is. So you're pretty much looking at about a 700 to 800 watt box max on this end, close to 350 RMS max. Okay, so that's what I'm about to show now. Alrighty. We're going to drive the bench radio into it first. That's 4 watts of drive, 4 watts RMS, about 20 peak. Okay. We'll lead the variable all the way up. We're on the 1,000 watt scale. 1,000 watt slug, excuse me. A 1 watt dead key produces this. About 100 watt dead key. Gives you about 220 RMS. Let's take a look at the peak. Picking that fan up, I was going to show you that 100 watt dead key. Right there, about 700 watts. 700 watts PEP. All right, here's your input reflect, 10 watt slug in reverse. Alrighty. So that's about 220, 230 RMS. I'm going to show you how to make that RMS come up a bit. If you want RMS out, you got to put some RMS in. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Alrighty, day after Christmas out here on this cat picking in. Alright, we got the hot radio in, putting 8 watts RMS in. Here's what we get. Well, that's PEP. Hold on a second, we put it on RMS. About 380 on the max. So let me show you the voltage drop. 15.3 volts. Here's your peak. Not much more on the peak there, okay? Back to RMS. About, like I said, 350 to 380 RMS. So a lot of you people out there know about some of these other transistors that people are trying out. And you'll know that some of the transistors out there, they actually show some good RMS wattage, but the peak isn't as high as you notice on a Toshiba. There's 2 reasons that could be. One reason it could be is the box is running way cleaner. All that crazy PEP watts you're seeing is just really splatter. I don't care what, dude, I don't care. Yes, that's a bird meter, but the peak kit inside the bird meter is circuitry. It can pick up trash. It's going to read harmonics as wattage. Okay, so that could be that. Okay, or it could be that the efficiency is a little bit different on the transistors, and they just show a little bit less PEP wattage. I personally think it's the clean issue is what I really think it is. That's what I personally think it is. But it is what it is. To me, I think it's pretty impressive. It's doing about 380 RMS. 350 to 380. That's good. Real good. All right. I didn't have to do much to this box. Like I said, it's brand new. The only thing I did to it was I changed out the LED. As you can see, it had a green one in it to blue. And I did this right here. I went ahead and put 100 ohm here to ground here. Creating a little shunt there in parallel. And the reason why I did that is because with the box all the way up, this bad boy was dead keying 600 watts RMS and swinging back to like 350, and that's with a 1 watt dead key. So I could tell right then and there that it needed a little bit of work on the input. I could have tried to retune, but that fixed it just like that. It took that little extra that is making the transistors be oversaturated and is shunting it over to ground. So so that's a good deal, and that brought that down to a 100 watt dead key on the max end. Would have turned all the way up, and the swing was the same. So it fixed that issue. That's the only thing I saw. I mean, it could be corrected easily with turning the variable back, and then the only other thing is I added this variable. See, that's what I'm saying. When I got the box, I got the box about 2 days ago. I got the box on Christmas Eve. Okay, it didn't have a variable. It just had this 33 ohm resistor, and like I said, with a 1 watt dead key, the dang thing was dead keying 600 watts RMS. Don't ask. I don't know how in the world it was taking that and making that out of it, but it was doing it. And the only other thing I did is I put these 2 matched 500s on there, because what was on there was it's like around 680 picofarad. And I just felt better taking that off and putting on them. It didn't really make a difference, but anyway, like I said, it's a brand new box. You can look at it and tell. Look how clean it is. There's no dust nowhere. This is a brand spanking new clean box. Even got the quick disconnect right here if this relay ever goes bad. A little bit of space back here. You can just take this relay and just pull it out, get you another relay, and pop it back in. So that's pretty neat the way they do that. I like that. So like I said, these are 2879s, but they're mystery 2879s. I can't tell you what they are. I hate it. I mean, I don't really care. I don't hide no transistors, but out of respect for who I got the box from, we're going to keep it at that. Okay. I have no idea if he bought this brand new and it had Toshibas in it and he put these in it. I don't know. I just don't know. But he's an operator just like I am. So it is what it is. What it is. Alrighty. Well, there she be. Go ahead and get this cover put on it and drop the screws into her, and off the eBay she goes. Got you a 350 to 380 watt RMS up to about 700 peak. You can get 800 out of it, and I did earlier on this other supply down here. That's just because it was sitting at about 15.8 volts or whatever. But anyway, like I said, it seems to be real clean watts. Can't beat it. So save you a little bit of cash getting this. I'm not going to sell it like it was a Toshiba. No way. Okay. So you can save you a little bit of cash, get you a brand new amp. Gatekeeper right here around the northeast end of Georgia. I said it and I'm going. Bye, 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 bye. Happy New Year. Bye, bye. Coming up. Peace.